is Emily Rusin and Nicholas Mano. As captain of the high school girls soccer team, Emily is often seen kicking a soccer ball around as well as mentoring the young players. But when she's not playing soccer, she stays busy with lacrosse. She managed to play both sports all through high school.
Nicholas, too, is a standout soccer player who was also the captain of the boys soccer team this year. In the spring, he spends his time on the links playing golf. Nick is wearing a blue tux with a pink vest and a bow tie from the Joseph Aboud collection.
Emily is wearing a full-length sateen twill dress with halter neckline in Blossom by Alfred Sung. In addition to varsity soccer and lacrosse, Emily is involved in FCCLA, National Honor Society, and is treasurer of the French Honor Society. Having been part of the STEM Academy, Emily will put these experiences to use as she attends RPI in September and majors in engineering and possibly minoring in architecture studies.
When not playing soccer, Nicholas helped out in a great organization called Top Soccer, which teaches special needs children the fundamentals of soccer. He can also be found skiing, especially these last few weeks with all the snow we've gotten.
Looking good, guys.
They look fabulous.
Here comes Julia Woody Woodworth, escorted by Drew Chilson. Julia has played field hockey all of her 4 years at MHS and was even the captain. She also has focused much of her time with the Colonial Corner as a senior producer.
And Drew is a 3-year varsity letter football player and served as captain this year. Also a 4-year varsity letter lacrosse player where he was captain for his junior and senior years.
Julia is in the National Honor Society and worked on the film festival, which has given her experience she needs when she studies TV and film production. She is wearing a crepe dress with a V spaghetti strap detail and an open back with a trumpet skirt in royal blue by After 6.
And Drew is wearing the David Tatora celebration shawl with silver, simple solid vest and bow. Looking fancy. Drew will be showcasing his dance moves later.
Give it up for Lucy Boyages and Nicholas Mano. Lucy has focused on broadcasting in high school and wants to study communications in college. She was an MHS broadcaster all 4 years and is a senior editor of the MHS Broadcaster newspaper this year. She made honor roll all 4 years and is a National Honor Society and National Latin Honor Society.
When not on the soccer field, Nick is the treasurer of SGO, a member of National Honor Society, Italian Honor Society, and the Business Honor Society. Busy guy, busy guy.
In addition to broadcasting, Lucy volunteers at her church and plays the piano. She sparkles in a V-neck pleated bodice shirt with sheer straps that lace up in the back and tie in a bow at waist, paired with a skirt by Barry J.
Mr. Mano will be attending West Virginia University and playing soccer, and also majoring in marketing with a minor in sports management.
Here comes Christina Canella and Drew Chilson. Christina is very interested in theater. She has been in 4 shows at MHS and is part of the Thespian Honor Society. She has also been inducted into the National Honor Society and is president of the Italian National Honor Society. She is also an officer at the MHS student government.
While Mr. Drew is a multi-sport athlete, he finds time for many other activities at MHS, from working with the Interact Club, mentoring freshmen in PGC, and even performing in the spring musical his junior year. What a great show.
This fun green dress makes me think of summer down the shore. Christina's experience from Sunday school teaching, working as a board member of summer camp, and babysitting have led her to want to study elementary education.
Drew plans to study business and marketing at St. Joseph's University, where he also will be playing Division I lacrosse.
have Devin Calhoun and Michael Moran. Devin is quite the field hockey player. She was a varsity starter and captain all 4 years. She is part of the National Honor Society, National Business Honor Society, and has made honor roll every marking period.
That is impressive.
That is very impressive.
Michael is a competitive gymnast, ran 16th in the country for his class, and has been doing gymnastics for 15 years and is now a national champion on vault.
Devin is wearing a full-length burgundy strapless luxe chiffon dress with sweetheart neckline by Dressy. Devin will be playing field hockey at Rutgers, where she will be studying mechanical engineering. I think that also gives you the idea that she's quite a scholar, too.
Michael is wearing Ike Bahar tux with a black satin vest and bow tie. He has committed to the University of Minnesota on an athletic scholarship in the fall, where he will major in engineering with his interest in math and physics. Way to go, Mike.
Looking beautiful, guys.
Kitchen floors are wet and taps are still running, dishes are broken.
Welcome to the stage, Erin Joel and Greg Mellon. Erin loves gymnastics and dance, which she has parlayed into cheerleading all 4 years at MHS. She made varsity every year and was their captain. She also ran track all 4 years. She's been involved in student government all 4 years, and in fact is the class of 2018 vice president.
And Greg has been involved in the theater, broadcasting, Colonial Corner, and is also a PGC leader. Greg is rocking a John Eves Premier Tux with the midnight blue tango vest and bow tie.
Erin is wearing a beautiful pale pink V-neck pleated bodice and an A-line skirt by Barry J. Erin has had some amazing accomplishments while at MHS. She is the National Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, and received the NJ State Board of Education All-In Award. She will be attending Rutgers in the fall and plans to become a nurse.
Amazing. Greg is a member of the International Thespian Society, which will help him on his path to study film.
These kids are looking amazing, Angel. The lovely Jackie Martini is escorted by Michael Moran. Jackie is a multi-talented student who is involved in the jazz choir to the fall play. As member of a key club, she volunteers with Sidewalk Smiles. She has been on the honor roll throughout school, and come the fall, Jackie will be attending King's College in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania to study elementary education.
When Michael is not flipping off the vote, he is a scholar. He is a member of the National Honor Society, Italian Honor Society, and the Italian Club.
Jackie's looking great in her hunter green full-length strapless crepe dress with sweetheart neckline from Desi. A fun fact about Jackie, she's very heightened sense of smell, which helps her to be a great cook.
Sure, her parents love that food. A fun fact about Michael is that he's a huge enthusiast of Disney music, which fires him up to prep for competitions.
Let it go.
My heart continues to beat with every step we take. Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same.
Savannah Famillo takes her walk down the runway with Greg Mellon. Savannah is the 4-year field hockey player who has received First Team All-Conference, First Team All-County, and part of the Group 4 North Second Team All-State. That's a lot. She is also a member of the New Jersey Science League and is in the National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. Muy bien.
What more to say about Greg? Greg spends much of his time outside of school at vocal and dance lessons, but he also found time to play golf. I need to learn golf. Teach me.
Savannah looks beautiful in an amethyst sweetheart strapless dress laced with partial ruching on the bodice by Del Suisse. She will be attending Franklin and Marshall College and playing field hockey and studying biochemistry and molecular biology.
That's impressive. Greg would like to thank Mr. Butler for encouraging his interest in film. He even completed his first short film. Congrats.
Congrats, Mel.
also think he has that wave on point.
There's no place I'd rather be. With every step he takes, he held up to the plate, strolling so casually. We're different and the same. Gave you another name. Switch up the battle.
Give it up for Amanda Caspono with Drew. Amanda has been a 4-year winter spring track and volleyball athlete where she is the volleyball captain. She has won the Spring Track MLK Adversity Award and is also a member of the National Honor Society.
Some of Drew's fondest memories from MHS are beating Mountain Lakes in lacrosse and beating West Orange in football. I notice a pattern there, Drew.
Amanda looks stunning in her red chiffon dress by Desi. Amanda has spent her summers volunteering at Normandy Summer School and tutors at the neighborhood house. She plans to study medicine in college.
Nice turn, nice turn. Outside of school, Drew was involved in his youth ministry as a volunteer and a member of the Knights of Columbus.
So elegant, guys. Beautiful. Taking the stage now is Gabby Dos Santos and Will Camoon. Gabby has had her hand in many things at MHS, from clubs such as Gay Straight Alliance, Tricorn, Habitat for Humanity, Mock Trial, Debate Club, Model United Nations, and Key Club, to doing the hair and makeup for the fall drama and spring musical. She's also involved in Girls Learn International and is a member of National Honor Society and PGC. Wow.
You think she goes to class?
I don't know.
Will has played all 4 years on varsity football and was honored with the Flynn Scholarship. He is also a varsity lacrosse scholar athlete and part of the MHS Symphony Orchestra.
Gabby is wearing a full-length matte chiffon and marquise lace dress by After 6. With all her work within the school, Gabby still found time to run on spring and winter track and cross country. She's proud to have been selected as the most improved runner in cross country this year. Gabby will be studying law, majoring in international law with a minor in criminal law. That's a lot of law.
A lot of law. Will is a member of the National Honor Society, Music Honor Society, and the STEM Academy program. He looks great in a black tux with wine vest and bow tie from the Vera Wang collection. Fancy.
What I need is somebody who will always be there.
Hey, it's Rebecca Murray and Greg. Rebecca has been very involved in student government throughout high school and was the treasurer for the junior class and Interact. She's a member of the National Honor Society who will put her skills as treasurer to use when she studies marketing in college.
Greg still got that wave going on. With Greg's interest in filmmaking, he would love to travel back in time to see how the original Star Wars was filmed.
Take me with you.
Yeah, I'll join him in that.
You got to show me love. Words are so easy to say, but you got to show me love.
Rebecca is wearing full-length strapless sateen twill dress in white brocade by Alfred Pung. While academics and SGO are important to her, she also plays softball and swam in MHS and finds time for running, art, and reading.
Way to work the crowd, Greg. Way to work the crowd.
This crowd is looking live. Marin Fallon's turn with Will. Marin has been a 4-year varsity cheerleader and a member of the track team. She is the National Honor Society, National Social Studies Honor Society, and the National Business Honor Society.
What's the point in saying that?
Mr. Will can do it all. While he's a standout in football, he also finds time to work as an Assumption Church youth mentor.
Marin's bridesmaid style from Sorella Vida is elegant, flattering, and comfortable. Outside of school, Marin was a competitive cheerleader for 6 years. She plans on studying media and digital journalism in college.
And Will plans to study business management in college. He's definitely managing this crowd, Miss Formosa.
Yes, he is. Let's hear it for Emma Wong and Patrick Hyland. Emma is a 4-year lacrosse player, a board member of the Morris Education Foundation Student Club, and a member of National Honor Society and the National Business Honor Society.
And Patrick recently became Student of the Year for his incredible fundraising efforts for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Patrick, along with several friends, raised $115,000 for the organization. Way to go, young man.
Good job. The C silhouette on Emma is ultra flattering. The back of this sparkling gown features unique draping showcasing a flirty keyhole. The sequin gown is rose gold by Sorella Vida. Throughout high school, Emma has been a turkey trot volunteer and gone on an Appalachia mission trip. She'll be attending the University of Georgia to study business.
Patrick is wearing a Christophe gray tuxedo with matching vest and banana bow tie. Patrick is a member of the French Honor Society and the National Honor Society. While still undecided where he will go, Patrick plans to study business.
Claire Fenley and Joe Caputo are next on that runway. Claire loves the theater. In fact, she was the stage manager for MHS as in the International Thespian Honor Society. She plans on studying theater and stage management in college.
Joe has been a major part of the music program at MHS. He's been involved in marching band throughout high school as well as jazz band, musical pits, and the theater sound crew. In addition, he works at the radio station. He is wind ensemble percussion principal player, the marching band section leader, and a member of the Tri-M Honor Society.
These two can definitely put on a Broadway show if they wanted to. Claire looks fabulous in a Desi dress in burgundy. Claire has been involved in Interact Club, French Club, and played tennis throughout high school. She's also in the National Honor Society, French Honor Society, as well as mentoring as a PGC leader.
Joe looks like a match by wearing Neil Allen Peak with burgundy tango vest and bow tie. In addition to his musical accomplishments, Joe is in the National Honor Society, Italian Honor Society, and is a 4-year member of the Student Government Association, as well as a homeroom rep. He plans to pursue a classical concert performance degree with an emphasis in percussion. That was a mouthful. Good job, Joe.
Next up, we have Lila Prevetti and Hugh Grennan. Lila was a cheerleader for 4 years at MHS. She also ran track all 4 years and was involved in student government. She is a member of the National Arts Honor Society and secretary of the French Honor Society.
With Lee Rose in Grease, Once Upon a Mattress, Legally Blonde, and this year's characters Billy Crocker in Anything Goes, Hugh has been a force in the MHS theater program. In addition, he performs in a symphonic band and the jazz band in addition to being an Irish dancer. Let's see if he gives us a move. No?
I went to see Anything Goes and it was amazing. Layla is ready for fun in a mermaid dress with sweetheart neckline and spaghetti straps in Autumn Gray by Barry J. Leela has already made her college decision. She will be attending Syracuse University College of Visual and Performing Arts to study communications design. Congrats, Layla. And this summer, Lila will be going on a service trip to South Africa.
Hugh is wearing a great tuxedo from Joseph Abu collection.
And now we have Caitlin McLean with Joe Caputo back on stage with us. Caitlin has been a wonderful part of the MHS community. She is very interested in the medical profession and was in the Health Professions Club her junior and senior years, which was helped with her plans to study biomedicine pre-med in college. She actively gives back to the community by being part of the Interact Club and Key Club, serving as co-president of both of these great service clubs.
Musician Joe spends his free time giving private music lessons, playing in bands with his friends, and is in the final stages of obtaining the Eagle Scout Award as part of the Boy Scouts.
The Mikado dress with halter neckline and cross spaghetti strap detail by Desi in vintage teal looks wonderful on Caitlin. A fun fact about Caitlin is that she is a huge sleepwalker and sleep talker. I heard she raps too.
I don't know about that. I have nothing to say about that. She threatened my life. Joe may be a full-time musician, but he's also a part-time magician. The after show will be a magic show by Joe. We got it.
Put your hands together for Rachel Goldstein and James O'Donnell. Rachel has been a 4-year varsity tennis player. Rachel plans to study biology in college and is part of the Health Professions Club at MHS. She was also involved in FCCLA. In addition, she is in the Spanish Honor Society. Excelente.
James is the captain of the swim team. He has been a swimmer all 4 years at MHS. He also ran cross-country freshman through junior year and has been a member of Interact. I like that word, Interact.
Rachel is rocking a sleeveless studio sequin shirt, dress with a subtle cowl neckline and deep V back with an A-line skirt in Midnight by Desi. Outside of school, she is president of her youth group.
James is wearing Ike Bahar black navy tuxedo with a black lapel and matching vest and bow tie. A member of the National Honor Society, James will be attending Syracuse University to study broadcasting and digital journalism at the Newhouse School.
You guys look lovely.
Looking good, guys, looking good.
Meredith Schubiger and Patrick Hyland are showing off some great formal wear. Although sidelined temporarily with an injury, Meredith was on the volleyball team all 4 years and received the Coach's Award. She also was involved in the Environmental Club, Science Club at MHS, which must have been an impression since she is thinking of majoring in marine biology and environmental science.
Yeah, science. In his free time, Patrick enjoys Frisbee and, more importantly, supporting good causes. I like my short lines.
Wow, the stars are aligned for Meredith in her full-length L sequins dress by Desi in Stardust.
One of Patrick's mentors is Michael Weller, who helped him to become a better swimmer by pushing him every day to do better. They got the wave. They got the wave down.
They got the wave down.
They got the wave.
We got the wave. We taught them that. We taught them that.
I see that wave. Go ahead.
On their way to the runway is Emma Craig and James O'Donnell. Emma is quite the athlete, playing lacrosse for 4 years, on the swim team 2 years, and tennis team 3 years. I need to take a breath on this one. She's a member of National Honor Society, National French Honor Society, National Social Studies Honor Society, and the Executive Board of National Social Studies Honor Society. It's a lot of society. Her time in the STEM Academy was prepared her to study biology in college.
When James is not swimming, he volunteers for Kids to Kids. And at his church, he is the head Eucharist minister and catechist. I'm an English teacher who just destroyed 2 words. I quit.
It's the nerves, it's the nerves. Emma's Sorello Vita dress is Stardust, features a crisscross ruche bodice and a chic off-the-shoulder straps for an on-trend look. She says her parents have been incredibly influential throughout her entire academic career. Their support has enabled her to pursue all her aspirations and instill good values.
And James credits English teacher Miss Cody, who helped to guide him on the right and most successful path.
This is real, 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 real love. This is real, real love.
Sarah Sunto and Patrick Hyland are coming down the runway now. Sarah is an amazing dancer. For 4 years, she was a member of the Dance Innovations Performance Company in the National Dance Honor Society. She actually is so good that she danced at Carnegie Hall, Lincoln Center, and Disney World.
Wow. Patrick has been a swimmer for all 4 years and has played lacrosse. Patrick's favorite high school memory is being part of the Pomodoro Gang. Only he knows what that means.
This TA Sorella Vita dress with an open back and golden dazzles on Sarah. Besides dancing, Sarah works tirelessly with volunteer efforts. She has served as the vice president of the Key Club, founder and chair of the Morris Education Foundation Student and Interact Club. She's also standout academically as treasurer of National Honor Society, on the Executive Council of National Social Studies Honor Society, and the Spanish Honor Society and PGC. She plans a double major in political science and in finance with a minor in mathematics in college. I think I broke a sweat on that one.
You need to take a nap. I just like his bow tie. That's all I gotta say. I love his bow tie.
How do I have more words than you?
I love it.
Who'd you pay off?
Time won't waste. We just learn to take it slow and wait our turn.
Elizabeth Stanby and Joe Caffrey look amazing in their formal wear. You may know Elizabeth as Boo, which is the nickname she's had since she was little. Elizabeth is quite the basketball player. She was a vital part of the varsity team all 4 years and a part of our conference, county, and state championship girls basketball team. In 2017, she was the Morris County Player of the Year, All-State Group 4, and racked up 1,353 career points. Girl, you could play.
Get him. Joe is also an athlete, having been a 3-season athlete for much of his time at MHS, starting with cross country in the fall and then swim team in the winter, and 2 years playing lacrosse.
Elizabeth is ready to dance in the full-length strapless Empire Waist Luxe chiffon dress by Desi in the color Spa. Besides being a standout basketball player, Elizabeth is in the National Honor Society and a PGC leader. Outside of school, she has been a first-grade CCD assistant for religious education at Assumption Parish. She plans to study biomedicine in college.
Joe is wearing a Neil Allen white tuxedo with full black satin lapel with a black bow tie and cummerbund. He's also an honor roll student. Good man.
Feels like you're worlds away as we're lying in this bed.
Next up, we have Tess Edwards and Hugh Grennan. Apparently, Tess is a great napper and can nap anywhere, but that may be because she is busy with sports and school that she needs to nap often. Tess played soccer all 4 years here at MHS and ran track both in winter and spring.
Hugh has competed in the New Jersey Science League, which has given him support as he plans to study chemical engineering in college.
Tess looks stunning in a full-length sleeveless crepe dress with matching draped luxe chiffon details by Sophia Blue. All of that napping paid off by giving her energy to be an outstanding student, as she is a member of the National Honor Society, French Honor Society. She was also a PGC leader, and not surprisingly, she's the president of the Athletic Training Club. Using this experience, she's planning to become an athletic trainer and attending Marist College in the fall.
Hugh is a cantor at Assumption Church and has helped build houses in the Appalachia for the last few summers as part of the youth group.
Sydney Champy is the captain of the volleyball team and also played softball. She is a PGC leader and a member of the National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society.
Joe has been a solid volunteer for the Kids to Kids program. Solid.
Sydney stuns with a sweetheart strapless bodice with lightly gathered A-line skirt in Ruby by Barry J. She is most proud of being captain of the volleyball team, receiving Coach's Award her freshman year and senior years. She'll be attending James Madison University on a 5-year program to get her master's, majoring in elementary education.
Joe counts being on the swim team as his most memorable time at MHS.
Wow, Dawn, Annika Begley, and Hugh Grannon look amazing. Annika loves lacrosse and has been our varsity lax team all 4 years. Annika is the first female lacrosse player to receive the U.S. Lacrosse All-American, in addition to multiple All-State lacrosse recognitions and 2-time varsity lacrosse captain.
With all the performing Hugh has done, he has also become Mr. Morristown this winter.
Annika is ready for prom in her gorgeous dress. Annika is a scholar athlete as a member of the National Honor Society, French National Honor Society, and Social Studies Honor Society, and a high honor roll all 4 years. She'll be attending Stanford in the fall on an academic and athletic scholarship, playing lacrosse and studying history.
That is
Congratulations.
impressive. Stanford, wow.
I can't find a key without you, and now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want,
How about we give a nice round of applause for all of our formal wear tonight? They all looked amazing.
I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence.
First up, we have Emily Rousset and Nick Manu. Emily is not only an athlete playing lacrosse and soccer for all 4 years, she also made honor roll every marking period at MHS, a great accomplishment. She was also the French Honor Society as the treasurer.
Nick gives credits to his parents who have always been supportive of him and have helped him achieve his dream of playing Division I soccer.
Emily looks great and ready for Cape May in navy floral romper with a floral pattern from Adelaide. Emily earned her boating license when she was 10, started skiing at the age of 2, can drive a manual transmission, and is cool sock collector.
It's rare to find somebody who drives stick shift. That's pretty awesome. Nick is ready to roll for spring in a pink linen long sleeve button shirt with sand beige shorts. Looking good, guys, looking good.
I'm sorry if it's all too much. But every day you're here, I'm healing.
Here comes Julia Woodworth and Drew Chilson. Julia is another scholar athlete playing field hockey in National Honor Society. She's also trying to give back, participating in RISE mission trips over the summer.
Drew, you dropped something. Drew looks ready for fun in a Tommy Bahama flamingo fade short sleeve woven shirt, paired with Nautica deck shorts in salmon from Lord & Taylor.
Julia is sporting the Donna romper by Lily Pulitzer. Julia got the nickname from playing softball as a kid as a way to stand out from others Julia's playing sports, and it has stuck ever since. She says she's a super clumsy and short if you haven't noticed. She loves to travel even if it's just down to the beach for the weekend.
A fun fact about Drew is that he could play the intro to one song on the ukulele and is really good at drawing lions and penguins. What song, Drew? What song? What song? Somewhere Over the Rainbow. He's bringing it out later.
I feel like I'm in Hawaii again. This is great.
And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing.
Lucy and Nick are back with us. Lucy not only is a scholar, she also played field hockey 3 of the years in MHS. She also has tried to give back to MHS students by being a member of the Key Club all 4 years and a homework center tutor for her senior year.
One of Nick's fun memories from MHS is when his friends dressed him up for a week of school because he came in last place in fantasy football. I can only imagine what he was wearing.
Lucy looks great in an A-line fit tank with a tassel-trimmed hem and custom lace. It's paired with white jeans, both by Lily Pulitzer. This will look great when Lucy visits her dream vacation, Santorini, Greece.
We didn't mention Nick's glasses earlier. Nick, throw those glasses on. Show the crowd. There you go.
Ooh, fancy.
Did she get the job she wanted? So that car that gave her problems. I'm just curious about her honest.
Christina Canillo is accompanied by Drew. Christina has been inspired by her English teacher, Dr. Dario, because she helped her write my 30-page paper junior year, and she always learned something new when she was learning from her. She has taught her in so many aspects: grammar, creativity, work ethic, and life.
When not playing varsity sports, Drew could be found playing handball on the Shooters handball team.
He dropped the ball again. Christina is ready for the summer in this poppy red off-the-shoulder top, coordinating poppy garden shorts. She's carrying a Sari Tax box bag with a bow. Now to get some Italian ice to go with it. Her best memory is opening the night of Legally Blonde because she was so proud of all the work they had accomplished.
Drew is ready to enjoy all the fun at the beach in Ocean City, especially Brown's Donuts.
To hold you tight since I left. Wondering if you think about me. Actually, don't answer that.
Devin Cahoon and Michael Moran are together again. During her time at MHS, not only did Devin play field hockey all 4 years, she also played golf and ran track. She was part of the Heritage Club and helped with underclassmen by being a PGC leader.
Michael credits his parents for his success in school and gymnastics. His mom has spent countless hours driving him to practice, flying around the country to every meet, and his dad has always been there to dispense wisdom and provide emotional support in times when he is nervous, or times when he did not perform his best. He now holds a mental catalog of quotes and sayings that he'll be able to carry with him as he continues his education.
Devin is ready for the sun and fun in Manasquan with the SPF 50 printed dress with a boat neckline and gold button detail at the shoulder and cuff. For Devin, winning the county championship for field hockey in her junior year was the most exciting game she ever played.
And Michael looks great in his slim fit purple polo and Dockers Classic fit. Perfect short by Lord & Taylor. He is now ready to relax at his dream scenario at the Lake Erie Beach House with a rope swing, a balcony, a large yard, and 2 jet skis.
Can you take us with you, Mike?
But you know we had something so good. I'm wondering.
Let's hear it for Aaron Joel and Greg Mellon. Aaron is also a musician, having been in the wind ensemble and is a Notre Dame teen choir percussionist. In addition to her cheerleading and track, Aaron's involvement in the STEM Academy and All In will help her in path to nursing.
Greg's favorite short destination is his grandpa's house in Montoloking.
Erin's wearing an updated classic look, perfect to trips to Avalon. Her best memory of high school is definitely homecoming. She and her cheerleading teammates decorated the school gym and the senior football players' houses the night before. Cheerleading at the homecoming game with the fans and spirits has always been her favorite school event, as well as getting dressed up, taking pictures, and attending homecoming dances.
That was a pretty cool handshake. Greg is wearing Penguin Pip 55 slim pants in duck green and a short sleeve button-down shirt in light sea green from Lord & Taylor. Still got that wave going, still got that wave.
Jackie Martini is accompanied by Michael. Jackie is ready for any occasion, especially if she gets to visit her favorite destination, St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. With this Joseph ripoff black and vanilla jumpsuit paired with a Kei Yamato necklace.
Michael will love to travel anywhere, especially through time, to the first moon landing.
Jackie says her mom has been her biggest mentor during her high school career. She has always encouraged and supported her through all the ups and downs and the experience over the past 4 years. Her favorite ride would be the Cyclone at Coney Island.
Coney Island, that's where I grew up. Good job. When Michael goes down the shore, he enjoys the ride that spins very fast and the force holds you up against the wall. I think it's called the Gravitron.
Love it.
I got you, Mike, I got you.
Savannah Famillo with Greg looks beautiful in this navy off-the-shoulder dress from Lily Pulitzer. Off the field hockey field, Savannah spends time with her friends and has played piano since kindergarten.
In addition to all of his time spent studying film and theater, Greg also volunteers at St. Hubert's.
Savannah has fond memories of sitting around a large table in the cafeteria every lunch with all her best friends. In 10 years, she sees herself working as a research scientist as a pharmaceutical company or working to receive her research PhD. She loves rides, including her favorite ride, the log flume, or whichever the scariest roller coaster is.
Nice.
Good spin.
When Greg hits the boardwalk, he loves the swings at Seaside.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you.
Looking good, guys, looking good.
Uh-oh, here he comes again. Here's Drew again with Amanda Casabono, who says her mom has been someone very special to her throughout all of her high school because she constantly supported her and encouraged her to do her best.
Let's see if he drops this one. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. If Drew were to travel back in time, he would witness Torstein Horgmo's triple cork, first ever landed in competition at the Aspen X Games. You can ask him what that means because I have no idea.
Amanda looks like she's fit right in Cruising Miami in a strapless dress, but with gold lace waist detail by Lily Pulitzer. If she time traveled, she would go back and see the civil rights movement as it was unfolding.
That was not nice.
Next is Gabriela Dos Santos with Will Camus. Gabby is looking very springy, wearing her mock necklace top in rose gold with embroidered light jeans. Perhaps she'll get to Belmar for brunch in this outfit.
Will is ready for the surf at Lafayette in an aqua-plaid, long-sleeve button-down shirt from the Jose Bank 1905 collection, paired with navy shorts. When he's down the shore, he enjoys swimming and boating.
Gabby plays the guitar, has volunteered over 61 hours, and is trying to beat her own personal record of reading 34 books in a year. She says her parents have always inspired her to be the best version of herself.
Will's role model is his grandfather, who taught him how to always work hard and be committed and gave him encouragement with sports. Looking sharp, looking sharp.
Here we have Rebecca Murray and Greg again. Rebecca's grandmother has been a mentor for her through the years, and her fondest memory is watching the hockey team at the Prudential Center sophomore year.
Greg has fond memories of his time with the theater here at MHS.
No one can make me go. 'Cause no one's waiting there for me. And I just can't be alone. Your green eyes on weapon.
Rebecca has nicely paired this off-the-shoulder top with a mini wrap skirt. Wow, I haven't said that in a long time. She looks ready for Margate with she gets her frozen yogurt or caramel corn.
I think Greg will hit up Lenny's Pizza.
Maren loves traveling, photography, attending Rangers games in New York City, and of course vacationing to the Jersey Shore with her family. Her favorite memory of MHS is cheering at the football games and hitting the halftime routine every time senior year. She loved the energy from the crowd.
While Will is a scholar athlete, he still enjoys spending time playing Xbox or playing basketball with his friends.
Maren is in a button sleeve top and natural with some fun camel short overalls by Z Supply. The outfit would be fun for visiting Manasquan in the summer and hopefully getting her favorite fried pickles.
A favorite MHS memory of Will's is going to Macho with the boys after an early morning football practice. You're making me hungry, kid.
Fried pickles and machos tomorrow.
Let's go. Sick day.
Here's Emma. She's looking great in a dress by Raspberry by Lily Pulitzer. That would work great whether she's at the beach or in the city. In particular, Emma would love to go to Newport, Rhode Island.
And Patrick is in his classic Ralph Lauren Polo Traveler swim short in vintage hibiscus. I love that word. Paired with a classic polo button from Lord & Taylor and ready to visit Long Beach Island. If he could find the time, he would travel to be the eyewitness to the first man on the moon.
Speaking of history, Emma says Mr. Kenny is what she sees as the true definition of a teacher. He is passionate about his classes while supporting his students both in and outside the classroom. Her best memory of MHS is meeting friends that will last a lifetime. Next up, we have Claire and Joe back again. They're looking a little more casual this time. In addition to being involved in the theater of MHS, she played tennis and was a PGC leader and was in Interact for 4 years.
And Joe's 10-year goal is to hopefully be playing percussion in a professional setting in some capacity.
Claire has on some very popular cutoff hem article of Society jeans with a valley striped floral off-the-shoulder top. Obviously ready for the summer. Claire's biggest mentors are Mr. McGuire and all of the MHS theater directors who acted as mentors during high school. They helped her to grow as a person, develop knowledge of theater, and fall in love with theater. They have also inspired her to pursue a career in theater through their dedication to creating a successful program.
That was smooth, kid. That was smooth. Joe has on a Nautica Spice Coral color bathing trunks, a Tommy Bahama light blue t-shirt, and a Tommy Bahama pastel plaid long sleeve button down from Lord & Taylor. Joe, too, was inspired by a teacher, Doug Rutan, who started him on his track to music. You got some inspiring teachers over there.
Don't you promise me the world, all that I've already. This time
Lila and Hugh are back. Lila is gearing up for a trip to Africa this summer and then off to Syracuse. She says her mother has had the biggest impact on her life. She is one of her best friends and has made her into the person she is today.
Hugh counts cross-country coach Chino for mentoring him throughout his high school because he was very encouraging, especially in his athletic endeavors. He is an awesome coach and helped him become the person he is today.
Lila looks like she's ready for a relaxed summer evening in this printed strapless floor-length maxi dress with elastic waist by Lily Pulitzer. When she's not working hard at school, Lila likes to create art, hang out with friends, and watch Netflix at any chance she gets.
While a great singer, dancer, and actor, he was also an avid cyclist, having completed the Grand Fondo this past summer. That's 107 miles.
Impressive.
That's amazing. I don't want to ride 3 miles.
Caitlin and Joe are back with us in their casual wear. In addition to always having a friendly smile and kind words to say, Caitlin has excelled here at MHS, being inducted into National Honor Society, National Social Studies Honor Society, and the French Honor Society.
Joe's best memory of high school was joining the marching band his freshman year.
Caitlin is having fun with her outfit, pairing this multicolored scarf with a gray V-neck t-shirt from Z Supply and gray striped pants with a front bow. Her favorite memory is going to the Prudential Center for the Hockey State Championships and winning Miss Trampler. Miss Trampler is her favorite teacher at MHS. Caitlin says her spunky attitude always made class interesting, and she built not only a professional relationship with her, but a personal relationship where she knew she could go to her for anything.
I am loving these handshakes, folks. Joe's dream destination in that great summer outfit is Cape Cod. Joe, they're asking about your socks, Joe. They're asking about your socks. Ladies in the front.
Here come Rachel and James. Rachel enjoys playing tennis, having been on the team for 4 years, getting a varsity letter. She also was inducted into the Spanish Honor Society in her junior year. Excelente.
In 10 years, James sees himself as a news anchor somewhere. Look out for that man.
I can see it, I can see it. Rachel looks beautiful in this off-the-shoulder dress by Dex in blue watercolor and is paired with a pearl choker that completes the outfit. Rachel can see herself working as a bioengineer, making scientific advancements and researching new technology in the future. A Jersey Shore girl, Rachel's ideal destination is Wildwood, New Jersey.
James is ready to sail off a Tommy Bahama Fort Lauderdale Dockside blue button-down short shirt sleeve and Tommy Bahama board clay shorts in DK Alpine. All in one breath.
Meredith is definitely ready for summer in this navy maxi dress in tapestry print by Pex.
In the future, Patrick is pretty simple. He plans on working at a great job with great friends around him.
Meredith has been a great example in her community. She's a volunteer for Big Brothers Big Sisters, was a PGC leader, and a member of the Key Club. She also enjoys art, being part of the art club for 3 years and a member of the National Art Honor Society.
Okay, his favorite boardwalk game is the game where you knock the cubes off the pedestal. And if anybody knows what it's called, come on and tell me. Cube pedestal knocking game.
I don't like them innocent, I don't want no face fresh. Want them wearing leather bag and let me be your taste test. I like the sad eyes, bad guys, mouth full of white lies. Kiss me in the corridor, quickly tell me goodbye. You say that you're no good for me, cause I'm always tugging at your sleeve. And I swear I hate you when you leave. I like it anyway. My ghost.
Emma and James are back again, looking ready for summer. Emma loves her sports, but also plays piano, volunteers with her church, and works on lifeguard and swim instructor.
What happened to the soul of you?
James would love to have seen Neil Armstrong landing on the moon if he can go back in time, while Emma will want to see what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Emma is in Shelby dress with strappy, fun and fitted shift dress. The engineered print makes it an instant party outfit, whether she is in Lowe's Beach, Delaware or Brick Beach, New Jersey. Either place, she'd try to get some frozen custard.
You say that you're no good for me, cause I'm always tugging at your sleeve. And I swear I hate you when you leave. I like it anyway.
Nice turn, guys, nice turn. James says he's a fan of lobster rolls when he's down the shore. Delicious.
You in the body sleeping next to me. My ghost, where'd you go? What happened to the soul that you used to be?
Welcome to the stage, Sarah and Patrick. Sarah isn't only a great dancer, but she has been very active helping MHS in the community. She is the founder and chair of the Morris Educational Foundation students. She is the vice president of the Key Club and an active member of the Interact Club. She's the treasurer of the National Honor Society and on the executive council of the National Social Studies Honor Society. She plans to double major, focusing on political science and finance with a minor in math.
That I
When not raising money for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, Patrick enjoyed working in ceramics.
where'd you go? I can't find you in the body sleeping next to me.
Sarah looks effortlessly chic and still comfy in the straight fit scuba stretch fabric dress from Lily Pulitzer. Her favorite shore foods are French fries and fried Milky Ways.
To be
These kids' favorites are making me hungry. Patrick is looking forward to the boardwalk and that good old boardwalk pizza.
I really am getting hungry now.
what happened to the soul that you used to be.
Elizabeth and Joe are back looking great in their casual wear. Elizabeth is not only a great basketball player, she is also in the National Honor Society. She even helps out at Assumption with the first grade CCD kids. She plans to study biomedical science in college.
So once he earns his business degree, Joe says he can see himself traveling the world and working at a job he loves in 10 years.
Elizabeth added some fun to her outfit with this sleeveless swing top with white polka dots and pom-pom detailing on the hem. They're paired with the jeans from Articles of Society. When asked where she sees herself in 10 years, Elizabeth says the best is yet to come. Who knows, her hidden talent of paddleboarding could pay off.
Joe is wearing a Nautica with t-shirt with a Nautica navy pullover and Nautica deck shorts in a light tan from Lord & Taylor.
Welcome back, Tess and Hugh, looking awesome. When Tess isn't running or playing soccer or napping, she's skiing or wakeboarding. She's also been a volunteer at Assumption Church.
Hugh loves the crowd. He counts performing in the MHS plays and breaking 18 minutes in the 5K race as his most memorable moments in MHS.
It's all about the sleeves that add so much fun to Tess' printed straight fit dress with a crude neckline and tiered blouse sleeves. Tess has found memories of Spirit Week. She wants to thank several staff members. She says thank you to Coach Crowley for igniting her love for soccer and Scooter for fanning the flames until then. Thank you to Ms. Nicholson and Ms. Segal for getting her interested in athletic training.
All I gotta say is Joe's wave, best wave.
Sydney and Joe look like they want the snow to go away in these great summer outfits. Outside of school, Sydney enjoys hanging out with friends and family and volunteering through her church at Homeless Solutions and Soup Kitchen. In the summer, she enjoys lifeguarding and being a camp counselor for fourth graders. Her Jersey Shore destination is South Seaside Park. She vacations every year there with her family.
Say South Seaside Park 3 times fast.
South Seaside Park, South Seaside Park, South Seaside Park.
Okay. Joe's favorite beach spot is Stone Harbor, where he's known to get Springer's ice cream.
Now I want ice cream.
Just go to one of those tables. They don't want it. Who's to take that one there? That one? That one?
They got funnel cake.
I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, when my body's been
Annika and Hugh are back with us showing off their style. Annika not only plays lacrosse, she also plays soccer at MHS and loves tennis, skiing, and surfing. She loves spending time with her family and reading. And like a lot of us, watching Games of Thrones.
Hugh's ideal beach destination is 7 Presidents Beach. I'm going to Google that right now.
What a great statement piece. This camel bomber jacket that Annika is wearing with a cut-out white tee and white jeans from Boutique 161. She credits her older brother and sister, Brian and Linnea, as her greatest role models. Also her coach, mentor, and MHS alumna, Taylor Albright, Mrs. Cody, and Mr. Kenny for keeping her woke. Her favorite beach is Belvedere Beach and Nantucket Island.
I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and a Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Got my hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? She gotta be from out of town. So hard with